1. Oldest pterosaur in North America found in Arizona's Petrified Forest. 2. Unveiling North America's oldest pterosaur, a tiny flying reptile with a big story. 3. North America's oldest pterosaur, the ash-winged dawn goddess discovered in Arizona. 4. 200-million-year-old pterosaur Jawbone reveals new species. 1. Oldest pterosaur in North America found in Arizona's Petrified Forest. A remarkable discovery has been made in Arizona's Petrified Forest National Park, where a bone bed from the late Triassic period has revealed the oldest known pterosaur found in North America. This fossil site, known as PFV 393, provides a detailed look at life thriving in streams and channels around 209 million years ago, including the early pterosaur Eotephradactylus. The fossils found at this site are helping scientists understand how different groups of organisms lived in distinct ecological habitats during the Triassic period, and how they moved around the supercontinent Pangaea prior to a mass extinction 201 million years ago that ended the Triassic and began the Jurassic. The pterosaur Eotephradactylus is the oldest pterosaur yet found outside of Europe, and its bones indicate how small pterosaurs were expanding to new habitats across Pangaea by 209 million years ago, a broad distribution that almost certainly helped them survive the volcano-driven mass extinction at the end of the period. The researchers also highlight turtle fossils found at the site, which can help outline the evolutionary story of the shelled reptiles. Previously, a 12-million-year gap loomed between the mass extinction at the end of the Triassic and the closest fossils found in Petrified Forest. Now the gap has been shortened to 8 million years, thanks to this new snapshot of life around streams during a time when small, fuzzy dinosaurs ran through forests of towering conifers. 2. Unveiling North America's oldest pterosaur, a tiny flying reptile with a big story. Get ready for a prehistoric tale that will take you back to the days of ancient reptiles and their fascinating discoveries. In a thrilling revelation, researchers have uncovered North America's oldest known pterosaur, a flying reptile akin to a small seagull in size. This discovery, made in Arizona, has sparked curiosity and intrigue among paleontologists and enthusiasts alike. But here's where it gets controversial. Paleontologist Ben Kligman faced a crucial question: was this delicate jawbone truly from a pterosaur? Other researchers had their doubts, suggesting it could be from a mammal. However, through meticulous analysis and a deep understanding of Triassic jaw anatomy, Kligman and his team concluded that this fossil was indeed a pterosaur, leading to an exciting new discovery. The newly discovered pterosaur, named Eotephradactylus, meaning ash-winged dawn goddess, is a tribute to its discoverer, Suzanne McIntyre, who volunteered at the Smithsonian's Fossil Lab for an impressive 18 years. McIntyre's keen eye spotted the pterosaur fossil among 1,200 other individual fossils, including bones, teeth, fish scales, and even fossilized excrement. Her meticulous work in cleaning and identifying fossils led to this remarkable find. Imagine having a tiny, winged companion perched on your shoulder, like a miniature seagull. That's the size and charm of this ancient reptile. Dating back an astonishing 209.2 million years, this fossil provides a unique glimpse into the late Triassic period. Kligman highlights the significance of this discovery, filling a gap in the fossil record and offering insights into the evolution of pterosaurs. And this is the part most people miss. Pterosaurs, being close cousins of dinosaurs, were the first animals after insects to achieve powered flight. However, their fragile bones and distant habitats often resulted in incomplete fossil records. This makes the discovery of Eotephradactylus even more extraordinary. The study also unveiled other fascinating findings, including one of the world's oldest turtle fossils and the presence of giant amphibians and armored crocodile relatives. So, what do you think? Are you intrigued by the mysteries of prehistoric life and the stories fossils can tell? Share your thoughts and let's discuss the wonders of paleontology. 3. North America's oldest pterosaur, the ash-winged dawn goddess discovered in Arizona. Imagine a world where the skies were ruled by creatures that seemed straight out of a fantasy novel. In a groundbreaking discovery, a team of researchers led by the Smithsonian has unearthed North America's oldest known pterosaur in a remote area of Arizona, offering a fascinating glimpse into the early evolution of these winged reptiles. The fossil, dating back approximately 209 million years, was found in a bone bed rich with prehistoric remains. Pterosaurs, often mistaken for dinosaurs, were the first vertebrates to achieve powered flight, gliding through the skies above the dinosaurs and other bizarre creatures that populated the Earth during the Triassic Period. The discovery, detailed in a recent article published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, PNAS, adds a crucial piece to the puzzle of pterosaur evolution. According to Ben Kligman, a paleontologist at the Smithsonian's National Museum of Natural History and one of the authors of the study, only 2 Triassic pterosaurs had previously been identified in North America. What makes this find particularly significant is that it is the only early pterosaur with a precisely determined age, 209.2 million years old. This level of accuracy is essential for scientists trying to understand how these ancient creatures fit into broader patterns of evolutionary and environmental change. The fossil was discovered by Suzanne McIntyre, a former volunteer at the museum. What made this specimen stand out was that the teeth were still intact within the bone, making it much easier to identify, she explained. The pterosaur's jaw contains worn-down teeth, indicating a diet that likely included fish with tough, armored scales. Despite its formidable teeth, the creature was relatively small, comparable in size to a bird that could perch comfortably on a human shoulder. The team has affectionately named the new species Eotephradactylus centurii, combining elements that reflect both its geological context and its discoverer. The genus name, Eotephradactylus, combines Eos, the goddess of dawn, tephra, ash, and dactyl, finger-like wings, alluding to the volcanic ash at the site and the animal's early position in the pterosaur lineage. The species name honors McIntyre, recognizing her contribution to the field. One of the most remarkable aspects of this fossil is its exceptional preservation, allowing scientists to study its anatomy in 3 dimensions. Its teeth, in particular, are a point of interest as they are fused into the sockets, a trait shared with another group of small, slender Triassic reptiles called Lagirapedids. This similarity has led some researchers to speculate that Lagirapedids might be closely related to pterosaurs, though this remains a topic of ongoing debate. The environment in which this pterosaur lived was a river system meandering through the arid, subtropical floodplains of central Pangaea, a setting that Kligman describes as unusual for early pterosaurs. He suggests that similar river deposits in other Triassic rock formations might also contain pterosaur fossils, potentially opening up new avenues for research. But here's where it gets controversial: the early evolution of pterosaurs is still shrouded in mystery. They appear in the fossil record with fully developed wings around 215 million years ago, and their delicate, hollow bones make them prone to destruction before fossilization. This makes every new discovery, like the one in Arizona, incredibly valuable for piecing together their evolutionary history. The discovery of Eotephradactylus centurii not only adds to our understanding of pterosaur evolution but also highlights the importance of continued exploration in fossil-rich areas. As Kligman puts it, we hope this will create a new search image for filling gaps in the early evolution of pterosaurs. So, what do you think? Is this discovery a game-changer in our understanding of pterosaur evolution, or does it raise more questions than it answers? Share your thoughts in the comments below. 4. 200-million-year-old pterosaur jawbone reveals new species. Hold on to your prehistoric hats. A 200-million-year-old jawbone has just shattered expectations by revealing an entirely new species of flying reptile that shared the skies with early dinosaurs. This isn't just another fossil find, it's rewriting our understanding of ancient ecosystems. Discovered in Arizona back in 2011, this unassuming jawbone spent over a decade waiting for technology to catch up. Advanced scanning techniques finally exposed telltale details confirming it represents a species completely unknown to science. Researchers from the Smithsonian's National Museum of Natural History have named this pterosaur Eotephradactylus centurii, which translates to ash-winged dawn goddess. The poetic name honors both the volcanic ash that preserved its bones in an ancient riverbed and the discoverer, Suzanne McIntyre. But here's where it gets fascinating. This jawbone was part of a paleontological jackpot. The same site contained bones, teeth, fish scales, and even fossilized feces, scientifically called coprolites. Dr. Ben Kligman, lead researcher, dropped a game-changing insight. Finding pterosaur bones in these river deposits suggests similar Triassic-era sites worldwide might hide more flying reptile remains. Imagine, this could be the first domino in a wave of discoveries. Now, let's talk teeth, and brace for controversy. The pterosaur's teeth showed unusual wear at the tips, like tiny chisels sanded down. Dr. Kligman decodes this dental clue, that extreme abrasion means it likely ate prey with rock-hard body parts. The prime suspect? Primitive fish armored like medieval knights with thick bony scales. Picture this seagull-sized predator diving into ancient rivers, crunching through biological armor. The Arizona site is a mind-blowing time capsule. It preserves a full ecosystem snapshot where evolutionary winners and losers coexisted. Giant amphibians and tank-like crocodile ancestors, all extinct, lived beside surprisingly familiar frogs and turtles. Dr. Kligman calls it an evolutionary transition zone. We see groups that later thrived mingling with doomed species that vanished after the Triassic. This proves they actually shared the same world. And this is the jaw-dropper most miss. Fossil beds like this settle fierce debates about whether ancient creatures truly coexisted or lived in different eras. So here's our million-year question: does this lucky snapshot make you rethink how extinction reshapes ecosystems? Should we reinterpret other fossil sites as mixed communities rather than separate time periods? Drop your thoughts below. Let's spark a dino-sized debate.